got that nerd rage. Nerd rage. I got that nerd rage. Nerd rage.
Hello, nerders!
Oh, hi, nerd herders.
Wow, really, dude? Jump over my stick. What's up, nerd herders? Episode 101. The nerds win Christmas. We will go live in a second. There was like a little issue here. It was weird.
Spike just recently saw The Room. And then The Disaster Artist. Because we convinced him, apparently enough.
Alright, now we're live. And
no, we're not. Okay.
No, we're not. Okay,
not
apparently the Facebook live feed is not working.
Awesome.
What the heck's going on?
I don't know.
Huh, interesting.
Either way, welcome to episode 101 of the Nerd Herders. This is our quote-unquote Christmas episode, mainly because it's near Christmas, not because we have any kind of Christmas topics. We don't.
Exactly.
We have no Christmas topics whatsoever to talk about.
Well, we were going to more so talk about the top... Okay, now we're live, I think.
We're going to be talking about the biggest thing that could have been gifted to nerds all across the universe so close to Christmas, and that is Disney's acquisition
with Fox.
of Fox.
And basically, as I had put it, it's the nerds win Christmas.
Pretty much.
All right, here we go. Check it. For those joining the video, I'm sorry, there was a bad connection like twice. We had a really cool intro and everything like that. So we'll let Spike say it again anyway.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, hi, nerd herders.
And Brad, for the lover of the shirts. There you go, Brad. He actually got it. I actually wanted that shirt too. The moment I saw it, I was like, I need that shirt. And then he beats me to it.
Nah.
Oh my god. We got it, Dan.
Okay,
Chill out.
anyway. You are... okay.
It didn't work and I said, oh fudge. Anyway, as usual, I am Damien Noel Dragon. Yes, that is my real life middle name. Joined along by Miss.
Foxy.
And of course joined by...
Oh, hi, Chris Nightwing.
That's just going to be the thing
I
tonight,
love
eh?
it. I'm cool with that. That's fine.
I'm cool with a show with like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody's joining us on the video again. We had to postpone last week. You want to tell them the fun story about last week? Because we always got to give you a story why we're not here.
It's just the curse of 2017 because there's always something. Because first we couldn't join you guys because we had no internet connection. It turned out to be my fucking cat unplugged everything. No, this time around we were actually living in an igloo.
For about 4 days?
For about 4.5 days, yes. We had no heat in our house whatsoever. And we were trying to get it fixed all throughout the week. We ended up getting it fixed finally last Saturday in the morning. So since there was no heat last Friday, we decided, all right, we're going to have the kids, do like a big slumber party thing. The baby, the 2-year-old, he was fine. He has a space heater in his room, so he was absolutely fine. It was just everybody else, and there was just no way we were going to be pulling off a show.
While freezing,
especially because we were in the house with, like, gloves and slippers and 2 pairs of hands.
I had my freaking leg warm, my thermals on with my pants. You had tights on with your pants.
And my gloves.
And your gloves.
Yeah.
And occasionally you would throw the hat on. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, sorry.
Yeah, so we're back. As mentioned, we are going, the nerds have won Christmas.
So to speak.
So we're really not going to get to the nerd news thing, only because it was just like, that was like seriously like the biggest thing to, it also was like, everybody knew that after a while, after it was kind of like confirmed that it was happening, the fact that they were dropping it the same day as like Star Wars was like, you're just trying to kill the nerd race, aren't you? And everything. So
tonight we're primarily going to be focusing once again on Disney's acquisition of Fox, what it means for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the pros, the cons, and everything else in between.
As well as looking beyond the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because along with the acquisition with Fox, they have gained other franchises other than Marvel. And
we all know that, but let's be real here. The main thing we would always talk about when it came to that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, yes, but there's also, like, I was reading more about it before we came on here. There's actually some interesting other details involving certain things that they already had ownership of and it kind of changes things a little bit. Even again, greater for Disney and everything. There's like all these little, contracts and ownerships. It's all like these little sideline things that you don't even realize happen business wise. It's kind of cool and everything like that. So starting out with the basics, obviously, Marvel, or Disney, pretty much gets almost all the whole of Marvel back, so to speak. Obviously, we get the X-Men universe thrown back in and everything like that. Now, a lot of people, there's kind of a catch-22 though with the Fantastic Four, so to speak. It's like they don't quite own Fantastic Four yet. Just trying to load up the article here. Okay, so basically with Fantastic Four, because everybody was talking about that, like, okay, what's the great mystery of that? Now, basically, it gets kind of complicated with the acquisition of that. Fantastic Fox owns the distribution rights to the franchise, but they're not owned by Fox. They're actually owned by Constantine Films, one of the company's production partners, and everything like that. So the details of the Fox and Constantine contract are not public knowledge, but Disney will most likely still get distribution options that Fox previously shared. So they don't exactly have Fantastic Four yet. Henceforth, why? Like, everybody's like, okay, well, what's the further details on why they don't have the Fantastic Four? That's why. Because Fox only owned distribution rights to Fantastic Four, but they don't actually own Fantastic Four. That's kind of interesting. There. Now, another interesting thing is, yes, the Star Wars franchise. As we know, Disney acquired Lucasfilm, but the distribution rights of the classic franchise movies is actually under Fox. And now Fox gets that. We're talking about New Hope, Empire, and Jedi.
Yeah.
And now Disney actually starts to get full acquisition of the whole thing. So it's going to be a matter of time to see what Disney does with the original three and their rights and everything like that now, to be able to put that out there.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, what can they do?
The 20 billionth different edition of whatever, I don't know.
Oh, you mean maybe, hopefully they'll put out an edition on Blu-ray that's the actual original edition without those stupid fucking holograms in it?
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Just bettered and everything like that. Alongside, okay, also the big worry was the whole, what about Deadpool? What does this mean for Deadpool? What does this mean for Deadpool?
I don't know why anyone was worried about Deadpool.
It's pretty much, Disney's
Disney
like...
can't be R-rated,
Disney said that Deadpool has opened up the market for a superhero franchise of all its own, and they are open and willing and going to leave Deadpool alone, because that's part of the success of it and everything like that. Also, look at the Punisher the Punisher series on Netflix.
That's exactly why. Yeah.
It's not exactly Punisher series is not kid friendly at all.
None of the Netflix Marvel properties is kids friendly. That's why I wasn't really questioning whether or not Deadpool would change, because Disney, while they do own it, they do have a little bit of leeway when it comes to certain things.
Yes. Now, what it has done though with Disney is Disney, through this acquisition, has also gone on to state that they are actually open now to more harder edge movies because of the ownership now of Deadpool and everything like that. So certain franchises they are looking at to potentially be R-rated. As we know, Disney does work alongside with Sony right now because of the Spider-Man things. And there's already talks of the Venom movie going to be an R-rated movie. But then again, look at the character that we're dealing with. And they're talking about it's going to be one of the, out of the Spider-Man universe, though it's a spin-off, it's definitely going to be one of the harder edge movies that talking about. And then also you got an actor like Tom Hardy playing it. It's not exactly, this is not going to be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, with the...
It's your friendly neighborhood something.
Yeah, but there goes the neighborhood, so to speak.
Ha-ha!
Ha-ha! Okay, now, other acquisitions they're going to get, one of our favorite franchises that we talk about probably about every other episode, they actually gain James Cameron's Avatar series.
I thought you were being serious and not sarcastic there for a second.
I know, right? No, basically they've got their hands in that now as well. So that's another franchise that they've gotten a hold of.
Okay,
So that's just
now I'm going to give you a list of pros and cons when it comes to this, though, real quick.
okay.
Okay, Disney is very meticulous when it comes to their release dates. They don't like pushing anything back, okay? Marvel Cinematic Universe through Disney, they had a guideline. This is going to be this, and it was timed out so perfectly, and it went without flaw. The same can be said for all of their animated features. They have animated features lined up till 2020. They always have.
Yeah.
And again, they are very meticulous with a time schedule and a time crunch. Therefore, for them to acquire Avatar and, King James Cameron shit don't stink with his fucking 2024 release date of God knows how many Avatars, they're gonna get on him.
I think by 2024 they'll only be up to the second one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're gonna get on his ass about all of
Oh
that.
yeah, they're gonna be like, we gotta move.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how all that plays out.
Absolutely. Also, they will be gaining, which is, though it's only 2 movies deep, it's obviously been a financially successful franchise. Kingsman.
Yes.
They have gained Kingsman as well. And again, the first 2 movies have done extremely well. And everything like that. It's going to be a continuing franchise because, it's kind of like a James Bond with a little more grit to it for younger, for the tweens.
Yes.
So to speak. Along with that, they get basically distribution rights of big action films, too. Classic action films. Listed among them are Die Hard, Fight Club, to name another one by the name of Red Sparrow, which hasn't been released yet, except for 2018.
Tyler Durden's a Disney prince now.
Well, actually, I saw a great meme.
Oh, is it the one of the alien?
No. Congratulations, Tim Curry, on becoming a Disney princess.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Now, he is a
A
queen.
Disney queen. A Disney queen, yes.
Yes, because Disney technically owns now
Rocky Horror Picture Show. They also get the Alien franchise, in addition to Planet of the Apes, which has made a huge comeback. Another one, The Martian, Artemis. They also get the Maze Runner series.
Which they can do fantastic with, because Maze Runner is book-wise, it's great for young adults. So if they have that's like Disney shit right there.
In addition, which I think goes hand in hand with what you just said, they also get the Percy Jackson franchise.
Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God!
Yep.
They still have 3 movies to make of that.
They also get the Ice Age franchise, which hopefully they can turn that around and start getting it, because the last couple kind of faltered a little bit.
Yeah, they strayed.
They really strayed. And that's definitely like a Disney thing they can really...
And Disney hasn't fared too well when it came to the dinosaur genre.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the Alvin and the Chipmunks, they get that franchise.
Which they can do amazing things
they
with
can
as
fix that.
well.
Also, another huge one. They get the Chronicles of Narnia.
I thought they already
Oh.
owned that.
No, they Disney co-produced the first 2. But the third was led by Fox. They will also be getting Dr. Dolittle.
Well, wasn't Dr. Dolittle originally a Disney? Yes.
I believe originally it was. The very first one was.
See, now this is the thing. When because I've seen on Facebook a lot of friends, especially friends that are more into the entertainment field than we are. They're very, for the lack of a better word, meh when it comes to this. Oh, Disney's going to own everything in Hollywood and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you got to look at the grand scheme of things. It isn't about Disney buying this and they're going to Disney-fy everything. They're not going to make everything PG or for kids. No. Disney has the resources for, again, the Percy Jackson series. There are 3 more movies to be done in that film. And they can do outstanding work with it. The money that they can put into these other franchises, again, it's not just, I'm going to take this property and do whatever. No, they're just putting money into it.
And then on top of that, which goes into it because how do you fund those things other than producers by owning older things that you just continuously market that you may not do anything with, but they still make money? Kind of like they also get portions of Fox's home library. Along with this library, they get Home Alone, which will continue to make money.
Still does, technically.
Still does. They get Edward Scissorhands, which is